This video will be about making a rough Pikaball. It's a combination between a Pokeball and Pikachu. I made this for my first school project for a tech class. Before we get started, you'll need the following materials. A ball with an estimated amount of 7 centimeters, spray paint, tape, markers, blank papers, styrofoam, scissors, a circle template, super and hot glue, pencil, paints, tape, and paintbrush. You also need to make a prototype of the Pikaball so that you could use it as a reference while making the model. Now that I've mentioned the requirements, I'll list the steps on how to make the Pikaball. To cover the decals, you must cover the whole ball in yellow by using spray paint. That's only if you brought a ball with decals on it. Just a reminder that before you use spray paint, you must wear gloves for the whole time so that chemicals don't go into your bare hands. It took me a couple of days to remove the yellow stain on my hands, so please, don't make the same mistake just like what I did while making this model, and always wear gloves while spraying. After you're finished, wait about 20 minutes for the paint to dry. To make this empty ball unique, you can transform it into a Pokeball. By using black tape, put it across the center of the ball. If you see a thin line on the center, then this makes it easier for placing the tape on the ball. Once it's placed on the center, you are now ready to make the textures. To make the eyes, cheeks, and the center, use the circle template to draw accurate circles. You can select any size that best fits with your ball. However, the eyes should be smaller than the cheeks. Once you've made a circle, cut it out, but do not draw the texture yet. Following with the reference picture, you must check to see if the circle fits the ball correctly. Otherwise, the circle needs to be redrawn. I think this method is useful because it can prevent mistakes from gluing a circle with a wrong size, so that you won't be able to rip it off from the ball and glue it back again for the revision. Anyways, after cutting out the circles, use the black marker to draw the eyes and center, and the red marker to color the cheeks. Don't forget about the mouth and nose too, as they need to be also cut out and drawn in black. After you finish drawing and coloring the textures, glue them on the ball with their respective positions. Use the reference model as a guide while positioning the textures. This is the last step. Now, once you've completed all textures, it's time to wrap it up. Instead of using basic paper, you'll use styrofoam for the ears and tail. Like step 2, draw a sketch of the ears and tail, using your reference images as a guide. If the ears or tail look too big or small, try again with a different size that best fits with your ball. After cutting out the ears and tail, it's time to paint them using the following colors: yellow, brown, and black. Color all of them in yellow, then use black for the top of the ears and brown for the bottom part of the tail. And finally, connect the ears and tail on the ball by using hot glue. The ears should be placed on both sides of the top of the ball, while the tail should be placed behind. Well, this project turned out rough, but it looks good, especially for a beginner. At first, I didn't want to make something complex because I didn't have enough experience on making homemade stuff, and it would take a long amount of time to finish it. So I chose something simple, which is making this Pikaball. Initially, I wanted to make the classic red and white Pokeball, but in my opinion, it looks generic for some reason. That's why I had to fuse both the Pokeball and Pikachu to make it stylized and creative. It took me days to finish this project, and I'm happy that it turned out okay, just like the 3D reference model. That's all for this video. Please let me know about my project and share me with your thoughts and criticism. Thank you.